Who is Jesus Christ? Diving deep into the theology of Jesus' person today. Buckle up, because this is mind-blowing stuff straight from Scripture. Let's break it down step by step. Hi, my name's Casey. I'm a former pastor with over 20 years experience in the ministry and or in training for such. I have a bachelor's and a master's in biblical studies, and I want to teach you how to read, study, interpret, and apply the Bible. First off, Jesus is fully divine, the eternal Son of God. John 1 through 3 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Jesus isn't a created being. He's the Creator himself. He shares the same essence as the Father, co-equal, co-eternal. Colossians 1:16, "All things have been created through him and for him." Colossians 2:9, "In him the whole fullness of deity dwells bodily." That's why he could forgive sins. That's why he could calm storms and know people's thoughts. It's also proof of God's sovereignty. Salvation comes from God alone, not some superhuman hero. Jesus is God. But wait, there's more. Jesus is also fully human. Yeah, the eternal God became a real man. Philippians 2:6 through 8 tells us he emptied himself, taking the form of a servant, being born in the likeness of men. Born of the Virgin Mary, Jesus got hungry. Jesus got tired. Jesus even grew in wisdom as a kid. Luke 2:52. He had a body. He had emotions, a will, everything we have, except sin. Hebrews 4:15 says he was tempted as we are, yet without sin. Why does this matter? Because only a true human could represent us before God. We are the ones who rebelled against him. But only a divine human could live the perfect life that we can't and die in our place as the perfect sacrifice for sin. Now, the big mystery, how is this possible? How can Jesus be both fully God and fully man? Well, it's called the Hypostatic Union. It's just fancy words. That means this: two natures in one person united without mixing or separating. The 1689 Baptist Confession of Faith nails this: Christ acts according to both natures, each doing what's proper to it. Jesus isn't half and half. He's 100% God and 100% man in perfect unity. And that refutes heresies like denying his deity or making him a split personality. This also ties into his covenant promises. Jesus is the second Adam, succeeding where the first Adam failed. He's the seed of Abraham and David, fulfilling God's plan from Genesis to Revelation. Without this union, there is no mediation between God and us sinners. So who is Jesus? He's the God-man, our perfect mediator. And this isn't just head knowledge. It should lead us to worship him. Hey, drop whatever questions you have about Jesus or about this topic in the comments. Also, be sure to like, share, and to follow, and let's worship him together.